Hey, I'm Dr. Roos, making a short video, kind of a welcome video for my summer online course for microbiology for the fall of 2022. And this is the course homepage. I want to kind of go through some of the parts to this and explain the syllabus somewhat, okay, just to give you a rough clue what to expect. The thing I wanted to mention at the beginning is I do have a YouTube channel, and most of my videos I've made are, say, open to the public. A couple of them are unlisted, so that you need to have the link, which will be in the content section, to, say, access a lecture video on a PowerPoint, right? I've got PowerPoints for all the sections and all the material you need to know. You don't have to worry about buying a textbook. There is an online text that you can use if you'd like. It's in the content section. But just to quickly, right, there's a playlist. There's 4 of them for all the courses I take. There's a microbiology playlist.
Everyone loves it.
And, right, and like, so for the most part, you know, I want you to be aware that there are assignments for lab that you'll need to do. I'm not doing the labs this semester. I think Nick's going to be doing them all. But I want you to be aware that there's instructional videos for the lab in my content section. So that they're available there if you choose to want to look at them. How to do P&P assignments, there's stain assignments, there's biochemical test assignments. And but they're there if you want to use them. If you go to the content section, right, my YouTube channel link is here under course information. Just click on that. I'm going to put this video. It'll be in one of the announcements. When you open up this, you can click on this and you'll be watching this video. But there's, each week, I'll have an announcement about what to do, right? There'll be weekly announcements, and they list things like assignments to watch, to complete, or videos to watch. I'll be covering, like, say, PowerPoints for different sections. There's no section 1, but there's 2 through goes to 15. So you watch this section 2 video that covers the PowerPoint. I'd probably have the PowerPoint open while I'm watching it. You might not be able to see everything in the the videos. They're actually videos I took in class. Most of them are, while I was covering this PowerPoint. I've got like concept videos that you can watch too. But what's good about having these weekly announcements is just go through that list to make sure you don't forget, to complete something. These are my office hours. They're listed here. I'm pretty sure on Monday I'll be in Deltona, so you won't be able to reach me in DeLand there, but these other 3 days I'll be in my DeLand office, and you can reach me at my phone number there. Right, I'll put the phone number in this office hour announcement. I don't know why I don't have it there, but I will. So, just want to explain that, and then in the content, everything is there. Right over here you have course information, lecture videos, concept videos. I've got 4 of them. PowerPoints, assignment videos, and questions. So the first assignment that you need to complete is a survey, and I'm using that assignment to verify your attendance. So that's due by September 4th. If you do not complete this assignment by September 4th, you could be withdrawn from the class for non-attendance. So keep that in mind. It's just, you click on this and it'll take you to, it's actually under quizzes, the assignment. It's the only one like that, this survey. And it's not graded, it's just something I want you to complete so I know that you've attended the lab or the class. The other assignments will, let's just turn it in. You know, your flyer assignment is a written assignment that's different, but these 6 assignments are all worth 15 points. So even doing the survey, you get an easy 15 points just for going there. Complete the 7 questions that are there. They don't have to be right or wrong. Now, when you answer these questions for the remaining 2 through 6, they're assignment where you download. Each assignment will take you right directly to the assignment questions, right? So there's questions for assignment 2 that you need to answer. So have those questions in front of you while you watch, say, the video for assignment number 2, the electron transport chain, and that video will answer those questions. Okay. Now the other thing to keep in mind when these assignments, when you download the questions, please download them to your computer and don't use OneDrive for the assignments. I don't use OneDrive, so if you do that, I cannot view your answers. I'll just ask you to resubmit it. That's no problem. You could always email it to me too. Okay, so those are they're all here. But if you were, if you just click on this pre-course survey, then it takes you to the assignment, and in the assignment you'll have, right, just for assignment 1, it's just you click on survey there and it takes you to the quiz for the survey, right? So you'll have all that. It's real easy to navigate through all this. I just kind of want you to be familiar with that. So each week, as I said, week 2, there'll be watch section 3 video, and which covers section 3 PowerPoint. And I'm actually making that PowerPoint today, the video today for that one, because I hadn't used that section in a while. So that's that. And then if you go to quizzes, there's no discussions. Then it lists all the quizzes and exams. There's the dates they become available, as well as the dates that they'll be due. That's all found here. That'll be in the announcements as well. Complete such and such quiz. Probably week 2, I'll ask you to complete section 2 quiz. You don't have to complete it that week. You'll have until September 25th to complete these 4 quizzes and exam 1. Okay, so all these due dates are I have for Sunday. For the next exam will be on the 23rd, which is a Sunday. You only have 2 quizzes for that and exam 2. There's actually 3 sections. There's just not a quiz for section 8. Okay, so this is the syllabus. It does contain my phone number. I'll change this. It'll only have my DeLand number. I was teaching at the main campus over the summer, so I had both numbers, and these office hours will change, so just ignore that for now. I did get the dates right, so first day of class, right? The attendance, there's really, I don't know, Nick's doing the lab, so I'm not sure what he's going to be doing for the attendance. I'll probably ask him to take attendance so I know if you've been going or not. But I want to talk to him about some of the policies for the lab before I put them and talk about that. But they'll all be in the syllabus for the lab. If you have questions about lab, I can answer, material questions, what's on this or what's on that. But if it's about attendance policy and what he expects from you, how he's going to do the quizzes, I'm not sure yet. Talk to him about that. Now, I expect you to every week at least access this website for the course and look at what needs to be done. Okay, and then I'm verifying your attendance by you completing that survey before September 4th. Okay, because they asked me, have you attended? And that's my way of doing that. The other thing about the lab, I put up here, we don't have labs the first week. We have, classes, but you won't have to go to, if you have Tuesday lab, it's on the 6th, the first lab, and if you have it on Thursday night, then I think it's Thursday night. I'm not sure what times they are. There's 3 labs altogether. There's 2 on Tuesday and there's 1 on Thursday, then that's when they start. I just want to make that clear so you don't show up early for that. If you have problems at all with taking quizzes or loading, downloading, uploading things, contact the help desk. That's the number, 3950-506-3950. I can't help you with computer problems, right? I don't troubleshoot computer issues. You have 10 minutes to take the online quiz. There's 10 questions. You can take your quiz twice. The highest one counts. You only have 1 attempt on exams, but I give you 2 for the quizzes. And the exams, there'll be 4 online exams. There are 50 questions on each exam. And you have 50 minutes to take the test. If you miss an exam, then the makeup exams are only worth 90 points. Right? You don't get you'll get 45 questions instead of 50. All right, that's my way of encouraging you to take them on time. If you miss more than 1, then you're getting a 0 for the second one you miss after the deadline. Okay, so be sure you do them on time. Here's my questions. I mean, you don't wait till the last day to take them. That's no reason to do that. Right, I went over the homework assignments already. Right, there's 6. The first one's different than the other. They're worth 15 points apiece. Now the other thing I might do, or I'm pretty sure I'll do, is I'll be making an audio feedback. Maybe not on the second, but by the 3rd assignment, there'll be an announcement. There's an audio feedback on the progress you've made in the class, right? So it's my way of kind of, reaching out to you, letting you know this is where you stand at that point. So if you want that type of feedback, listen to the audio. You go to the assignment. If it's for assignment 3, if you open up that assignment and go to the feedback section, there'll be an audio. You click on the audio. So I just want to make sure you're aware of that. The flyer assignment will be due, I think it's November 27th. It's worth 40 points. It's a written assignment. And, be sure you follow the directions. If it says to upload 2 files, be sure it's 2 files. 1 for your references and 1 for the flyer itself. Turnitin does assess it, which is basically a Google search to see if it's similar to other, say, assignments that have been submitted to Turnitin, or even does, like, say, a web search. And it lets me know if you've plagiarized. That score should be, below 40 or 50%. Something's wrong if it's higher than that. I'll investigate to see why. That's why I want you to put the references in another file, right? Because there'll be 100%, plagiarized. They're not original. So when you write stuff, when you make a list of, say, symptoms, you can't put that in your own words. But I expect the the explanation of the virus or the bacteria or the disease to be in your words. And that lets me know if you've done that. And I talked about not putting your, your default, I think, is to save it to OneDrive. When you download stuff and put it on a file into a file on your computer, your documents or something, so that when you upload it to the assignment folder, it's from your computer and it's not a document in the cloud on OneDrive somewhere. I can't view those. So I'll just ask you to resubmit it if that happens. But that's why I did. If I ask you to do that, that's why. I have student behavior. This will apply to the lab, right? Being disrespectful, disruptive, but that's going to be up to, Nick as far as what he does in the lab. If you want to withdraw, you should talk to me before you do. I'm going to have to determine, I think it's November 10th is the withdrawal date. And if you're, say, say students who stop attending class can be administratively withdrawn, which is a W-1. So they asked me after November 10th, if you're attending, if you've missed the last exam and you haven't completed any quizzes or assignments, that's my way of determining if it's an online class, if you're attending. I will tell them no. Or I might even check with Nick to see if you're coming to the lab. So just keep that in mind. I always email someone if that's what happens. So, you should be checking your emails. I should go on over this too, I forgot. Here's the breakdown of the points, right? For lab and lecture, you can earn a total of 1,000 points. So if you have over 900 points at the end of the semester, you earn an A. If you have over 800 points, you have a B. That's kind of how it works. That grade, though, is a combination of the points you earn in lab and the points you earn in class. At Daytona State, I only submit one grade to the records and that counts toward your lab and your lecture, right? They're always the same grade is what I'm trying to say, right? There's not, you can't just fail lab and then pass the class, right? It's a combination of the two. It'll show up on your records as 2 distinct grades, right? 1 credit for your lab, 3 credits for the class, but I can only give them 1 for both, right? I don't have the option of giving you. Nick will not determine your grade for lab. I will get the points that you earned. There's even a place in the grade book for class at the very bottom of the grade book. All right. Here's all the grades. You'll see a list, the assignments, the quizzes for each section are listed. There's 4 exams. I don't know if you can see that. Right, all the section quizzes, all the assignments. There's 4 exams you get graded for. The flyer assignment's worth 40 points. And then your total lab points, I have to enter myself. And then your total points, I have to enter that as well. And I determine that by adding how many points you've earned in class and how many lab points you've earned. So I'll fill this in after you complete the lab points. Just want you to be aware of what this is total points for lab and lecture. What we're doing week 1 or week 2 or week 3, right? So the announcement for week 2 will be say complete these sections, watch the videos, right? For week 3, it'll be just section 5. Watch the video for section 5. And then you'll get an announcement. In that announcement, I'll probably say complete these online quizzes or if I haven't had them in a previous announcement, right? But they'll all be due, as well as exam 1. Week 4, there'll be an announcement about completing, section 6, and then 5 will be section 7. So we do about a section each week, right? There's 15 weeks, there's 15 sections. You don't have to do everything that week. There's going to be due dates. The due dates for if before exam 1, I think you have just assignment 2 is due. So the due date for assignment 2 will be September 25th. There's only one due for exam 2, and then exam 3, there are 2 that are due. And then the last one, assignment 6, will be due the day that exam 4 is due, right? There's 4 exams. So this is for exam 4, these 2 are for exam 3, this one's for exam 2, and this one's for exam 1. They're basically videos that explain in more details material that I'm covering in the lab PowerPoints. As I said, you don't worry about a textbook, but there is this online text. It's called OpenStax. They're free, so you click on this link and you have access to that textbook. P&P stain instructions. So if you're doing a P&P for one of the 5 stains, this kind of goes through it, and you don't have to watch these videos. I just want you to be aware that they're there. If you look at lab video 1,
students, we're constantly
right, that covers material for 3 different media, and in those videos I'll talk about the P&P assignments, but they're how I would want you to do it. You need to talk to Nick as well, but if you're lost and you're not sure what to do when you get to that point, I just want you to know that they're available. So thanks for taking my class, and good luck.